And this is going to be my Let's Go Eevee playthrough. So I already deleted all the save data here. I'm in my account Hanaware, and we're going to be playing this game, and just playing exactly how it needs to be played. So I am starting this on Let's Go Eevee, and I wanted to start it ASAP because one, I'm impatient, and also two, the whole bottle cap situation. Since I ultimately want to create competitive teams coming from legit cartridges and stuff, so I'll show this right here. There's nothing there. All legitimate. The bottle caps are going to play a very much importance to this game. And even if I transfer the Pokemon from this game to the newer games, I think getting bottle caps in this game is probably the easiest out of all the games. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put it in English. And yeah, I think we have to save before Professor Oak captures the Eevee, because I had actually streamed this like literally 15 minutes ago. Started streaming this, and I didn't realize that until I got the same nature like 5 times in a row, and I was like, no, So then I realized what the problem was, and we're not gonna go about and repeat that same problem. So we're just going to put our name here. Which is going to suck, because then that means that the amount of time that we have to wait between each soft reset is going to be large. Here's our rival. And what are we going to name him? We're going to name him my other last name that comes from my mom's side. Because Hanaware is from my dad's side, Bolaños is from my mom's side. And luckily, they have a little, onion thing that I can put on it as well to make it official. I'm not your boy, Professor Oak. That just sounds very weird. Let us go. And let us play this. And I think these kind of series, to start off with this game, I wanted to start off with Pokemon Yellow first, because my favorite meta game to actually battle in is actually first generation, the very first one. I think it's the most fun and the most simple in terms of just like, I don't know, not even really having to think things through. I just like first generation a lot, to be honest. Even with all its brokenness, I just think it's the most fun to play when battling online. So that's why I wanted to do that one first. But since I'm doing everything on the cartridge, an official one, I don't actually own Pokemon Yellow. I don't own a Game Boy Advance. I don't own a GameCube, because it's actually how I would end up streaming it, I guess, at the end of the day, is through the GameCube. And, yeah, so we're just going right through. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, we know. Just stop talking to us. Is that in Japanese? I think that is in Japanese. Or maybe Pokanese. No, I think it's Japanese. So I'm going to save the game. Our trainer number ID is 234340. So nice little number we got over there. So I wanted to save before anything happens, because like I said, I haven't checked online on the internet. Normally I would check my phone, but my phone is being used to stream all of this. So I think we're literally just going to have to repeat this whole entire scene, and then capture, and then obtain the Pokemon, and everything like that. So I want it to be a jolly nature. And then we're also going to have to keep going through all of this. And here's my little Joy-Con. And I think Eevee should be the exception, where you can capture it all the time, pretty much. So I guess the first episode is just going to be me soft resetting until I get a jolly nature Eevee. My boy, stop calling me my boy. I'm not your boy, Oak. That sounds very, very wrong and weird. Pokemon's trying to get the fuck out of that Pokeball. So we're gonna have to wait through all of this cutscene. I think this takes almost 2 minutes. So if I'm trying to reach that 30-minute mark, that means I could probably only do this a total of 10 times. If it takes 2 minutes. It might take longer than 2 minutes. This might take 3 minutes. So maybe a total of 7 or 8 times. And like I said, normally I wouldn't have to do this if Generation 7 allowed for us to change the nature of the Pokemon. At least specifically, let's go Pikachu, Eevee. Because if they allowed us to change the nature of this, then we wouldn't have to do this. I would literally just reset until I got a female, which would be way more easier, I think. I wonder what the last Pokemon was. Oh, so we got a female. Is it Jolly? Impish. It's just the thing is, though, the speed stat is very, very, very important to have up and running. I mean, I guess that we're going to be slower than a lot of the big threats in the game, in the meta game. So I don't know if I actually want to consider doing this, because I think Eevee's rate of becoming a female is much lower. Hold on, I'm about to check real quick, because if it's 50%, then I might just soft reset, so I'll be right back in like a minute. So I got an extra phone right over here, and I'm gonna check Cerebi to see the probability of getting a female, because not only do I want it to have a jolly nature, but I want it, not Legends, it's the wrong one, I want it to, not Sun and Moon either, although I think it'll be the exact same, but I'm going to go through the Let's Go Pokédex just to be absolutely sure. Let's find Eevee, and I'll tell you what, if Eevee's 50%, and especially more than 50% chance of getting a female, it's 11%. I mean, what's the speed stat of it? 55. Right? And it would just get a 20 base increase. And what are the biggest threats? Because most people would have like Charizard. How fast is Venusaur? I mean, how fast is Snorlax, I guess? Because I think Snorlax is like a base 30 speed or something. So, yep. And then let's see, how fast is Rhydon? Because I'm guessing that's actually the real reasoning as to why we want a nature that increases speed. No, we're still faster than Rhydon. How about Chansey? Are we faster than Chansey? So I'm starting to see now as to why we need that. Hold on 1 second. So I'm starting to see as to why we are going to need the speed stat. I believe Golem and Chansey outspeed us. Fuck. So, you know what? You know what? This is literally my first time going through this. You saw this all with your own eyes. And I'm going to say fuck it. I'm going to say fuck it, and I'm going to keep it at an impish nature. So hopefully us gaining a little bit of physical defense might help us out in the long run. I know that... oh, that's why. I might as well just put this one on because it's going to be fully IV trained, and we'll put red because red means that it was all the way. And I mean, I guess we're just going to keep it like this. I guess impish nature isn't too bad to get. I was going to go ahead and try and do this to get a jolly nature, but honestly, I don't feel like going through all that. And like I said, I want a jolly nature with it being a female, so I don't want to go through all that. So I'm actually content with this Eevee, because I don't think we're going to be outspeeding most things anyways to begin with. So I think it's fine, honestly, because we still outspeed Rhydon, we still outspeed Snorlax, we still outspeed Melmetal, and other Pokemons that we would love to outspeed we're not going to be able to, like Mew and Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, Alakazam, Aerodactyl, Gengar, Gyarados. I mean, these Pokemons we would have absolutely no chance of being able to outspeed, unfortunately. So, like I said, the biggest problem would be Chansey and possibly Golem. I didn't check Golem. I didn't have enough time to check him. And I think maybe getting the extra defense, because like I said, there's a lot more Pokemon that can outspeed us and not outspeed us. So I think maybe even having that little defense to be able to be in the red instead of being, you know... I don't think we can actually catch any Pokemon. Do we have any Pokeballs? Oh, okay, so we can. Alrighty then. So this gameplay isn't really going to be a Nuzlocke, because I don't really know if you can Nuzlocke this game, to be completely honest with you. But it is totally fine. I'm just kind of gonna capture all of these Pokemons right here. So I'm sorry if that took a bit of time going through everything. I was just going through the calculations in my head, and it was like I had a 1 in 16 chance, because I believe there's 16 natures in total. I believe. And then not only did I have that, but then I basically had like a 10% chance out of that. So I already had less than a 10% chance. So I would have less than a 1% chance to be able to get what I wanted, and I kind of didn't really want to reset 100 times just for that. And like I said, I think Impish isn't actually too bad of a trade-off deal. Getting some more defense might be worth it, but I guess we will see whenever we start doing competitive battling with this game, and see if I made a grave mistake. But I think everything should be fine. And I'm just kind of capturing the Pokemons. I don't really know why. Okay, this is how I open the Pokemon box. So I don't want them sharing my experience points. I guess I'll just show them off a little bit. I don't really know what the point with that for was. I mean, the graphics in this game look absolutely insane. I'm looking at it in the phone right now, and the phone, it looks very garbage. But believe me, if you haven't played this game before, hey, what are you going? And I guess we're going to stop just before the 30-minute mark, because I don't want to risk this stream like stopping. But then, you know, because I actually got a pretty good nature, and I got it on the first try. And like I said, I think... What? What happens if... Oh, duh. I don't need to restore my health because Pokemons can't hit you while you're trying to capture them. You better give me another berry. So one thing I do like about this game compared to the change they made in Generation 8 is that the TMs over here, all of them, are infinite. So that's super nice. I like that a lot. You know, because Generation 8 with Sword and Shield started making some TMs, the TRs, permanent. And then in Generation 8, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they just got rid of all of them, and that kind of change sucks. I mean, like, really, I liked having whatchamacallit, infinite TMs. Like, if they wanted to do it to change maybe the in-game scenario, because maybe some people will like abuse switching TMs around in between the Elite Four and PP thinging and whatever. I think maybe then you could have just put the TMs to be permanent after you beat the main story. So, kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. And like I was saying before, actually I don't know if I said it in this stream. I might have said it in the first stream, but I was actually wanting to do Pokemon Yellow first because I love Generation 1, and I did do a bit of a Nuzlocke challenge at first, but it was on a ROM, and I decided to retract that and be like, no, I want to get actual cartridges and play on the cartridges. And then when I play online, I can either take my save file and, you know, extract it and put it into an emulator, or I can get some sort of hardware to pretty much emulate the link cable process, but over Wi-Fi, right? Like I was seeing something on YouTube, it was like TC Pokey. It looked really cool. It's unfortunately discontinued, and I mean, it looked promising. It doesn't work anymore, unfortunately, but I mean, after seeing that, I know it's possible. So if worst comes to worst, and I have to build one myself, I will create one myself. But that will be in the future. I think the extracting of the save data and putting it into an emulator should suffice. And I'd never put it the save data back inside here, except for the except for the first 2 generation games. When the battery dies, your save data dies, so I will extract it before I end up changing the battery if I have to, and then putting the save data back in after I change the battery if the save data gets wiped out. And that'll be it. Nothing will be modified from it and everything like that, so, you know, we'll see. I think they want us to do that, but I don't really care about none of that stuff. I'm just glad that you don't have to walk through grass anymore and like get ambushed by Pokemon. Thankfully you can kind of dodge a huge portion of them. I am going to try to complete the Pokedex in this game, but unfortunately the Pokedex will be completed when I get my copy of Pokemon Yellow. And Mew will be completed in the future, way later. The unfortunate thing about Mew is the original Mew I got from my original Pokeball Plus, which is right here, by the way. I have it right here. It got naive nature. Or I think it was naughty. My bad. Is it naughty? Yeah, I think it was naughty. Lowering special defense and increasing speed. I mean, it actually wasn't a terrible ability or a nature. Not the best. But the natures, unfortunately, are randomized. And I was looking at the prices on Amazon from the official Nintendo Switch Amazon vendor profile. And it costs like almost $200, one of them. So, so the fact that you can't soft reset for it is very annoying. And yeah, so we're just gonna have to hope we get somewhat of a good nature, because I don't feel like buying a whole bunch of Pokeball Pluses. It just doesn't make any sense. And even if we get a shit nature with Mew, I mean, at the end of the day, it is still a Mew. So we're just gonna heal up. And I hear these games are a lot easier to play compared to first generation and the remake in third generation. So, and luckily there's no old man stopping us, so we can just go directly to Viridian Forest. And Viridian Forest is where I want to catch Bulbasaur. I do want Bulbasaur. I want a Venusaur on my team. I love Venusaur. I think it's one of the best Pokemons ever. Now, I don't remember. I think Mega Evolution isn't until the post-game. So, which is totally fine. I actually think that's perfectly fine. Like a Sun and Moon kind of thing, where maybe you don't want Mega Evolutions affecting the remakes. That's fine. And we are at the 23-minute marker, so I am going to start ending this off pretty soon. I'm just glad I wasn't poisoned. Sheesh. So luckily we're level 7. Is that a Bulbasaur? It's not a Bulbasaur. Is that a Weedle? Is it shiny? It's not shiny. These are just a whole bunch of Weedles. And that guy. Don't really feel like battling them. I can't tell if any of them are shiny. It's very hard to tell. Oh, he sees us anyways. Oh. I guess I'll catch you. Asshole. Let's get it. Hoping I can find a Bulbasaur. Because I do really want a Bulbasaur. Oh, I found an item here. And I'm going to save right here just in case if my stream does end up stopping at the 30-minute mark, which would be just absolutely stupid. But we're going to test it out. Maybe I just got unlucky, maybe my internet connection went out or something. I'm still not seeing a Bulbasaur. I do see a Caterpie, I see some Metapods. What Pokemon is that? Oh, that's a Weedle. I don't... Oh. I guess this is just going to be a little bit of the boring aspect of playing right now. Do I see Bellsprout? Oh, I heard Pikachu. I'm gonna catch myself a Pikachu. Oh, you better not run away from me, bitch. I guess we'll keep you on the team. I'm actually pretty fine keeping Pikachu and getting Raichu on the team. Is that another Pikachu right there? Oh, a female Pikachu. Nice. Pikachu, you better get in the fucking ball. If we don't get you in the ball with an excellent, then I don't know what the hell we're going to get you in. Alright then, so we're approaching the 30-minute mark, so I'm actually going to save right here just in case if it, you know, turns off on me. 26 minutes to playtime. Alrighty then. It seems to still be going, which is nice. I'm hoping that we can still get a Bulbasaur. I think that's where I'm actually going to leave it off if it doesn't actually Oh, is this a Thunderstone? No, it's definitely not going to be a Thunderstone that early in the game. I do not see a Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, where are you? I don't want to battle you. I heard another Pikachu, but I don't know where that Pikachu is, actually. Because I'm tempted to just keep catching these Pikachus, increase my capture rate. And if I catch a shiny Pikachu along the way, which I doubt, then that's huge. That is what she said. So actually, it seems to not matter after the 30-minute mark. That might have just been a mess up on my phone, on my part, somehow, some way. So hopefully we can get a Bulbasaur on time. Because I am wanting a Venusaur. You know what? I might just save the Bulbasaur for later. Actually, because now that I think about it, I want to get the right natures for these Pokemons. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go all the way around side here, and if I see a Bulbasaur, I'm going to catch it, and if I don't, then it's fine. I think I'm just going to continue on with whatever team I get for the Pokemons.